Hi Virgo, my name's Leona from Super Conscious Soul, and this is your October love reading for 2017. This is for couples, okay? So, initially we've got that you guys are working quite hard on this relationship, although I'm not getting that you're working together possibly. Well, you are, they're both working on this same goal, but I feel like you're both doing it in different ways, like you have a different way of approaching it perhaps this month, because next to that we have the Queen of Swords. Now in terms of a love reading, she's not really the queen you want to see. You want to see the Queen of Cups, or even the Queen of Wands, because she can be quite sexy, do you know what I mean? But this queen is very sharp, she's very cold, but she's about dealing with truth and about doing what's needed to be done, so to speak. She's about creating harmony as well and standing for what's right. But she can also be a little bit defensive if hurt. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could have been coming from a place where there's probably been bickering to each other, maybe about working together or something, but it could possibly be said in the wrong way. But she's very much about standing for what she believes. So then the other card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like all of these characters are all looking at the way these guys are working, yeah? So this guy, he's like, well, I'm just going about it my way. So if we see this as what representing one of you guys in the relationship, this person's just kind of going along and they're doing it and they're making progress, but it's slowly, but they're making progress. I feel like there could be problems, and then somebody's like, no, we got to do it this way and we need to focus on this. So I feel like there could be a need for you guys to kind of come together a little bit more, to be a little bit more gentle when talking to each other perhaps, because your Romance Angel card, you have playfulness, and it says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yeah, the Queen of Swords is not that lady for fun. So I suggest that you guys kind of, yeah, put down the work a little bit and realise that possibly you are working together, but there may be different ways to do it. And try to incorporate a little bit more fun, plan an event, do something together. Just take some time to recognise that you both appreciate each other. Okay, so the next line we have is the present, and we have one person in the relationship feels like they need to take a rest. There could have been a time when the relationship was feeling a little bit traumatic, not traumatic, no. You could have gone through events that were a little bit stressful lately. Not necessarily the relationship being traumatic, that was a misword, but I'm saying that there could have been events, there could have been stuff that was going on, and if you feel like you need to kind of take a rest, one of you in the relationship, I don't know either way, but it's a sense that the person is trying to look inside themselves to see kind of what's wrong with the relationship. We also have the card for Virgo here too, so it's you guys going inside yourselves, and also Virgo singles got this as well. So I do feel like you guys are taking this time to go inside yourselves. So the other person in the relationship is the Nine of Pentacles. So like I said, they're both doing it in very different ways. This lady or man, whichever way the energy goes, she's very good in the home. She likes to entertain. She's got a nice home. She's very abundant, but she's also very independent. Yeah. And this card here also is somebody that's kind of taking that time to rest. And even though people are coming to see him or whatever, he's very much in his own world. He's focusing on one of these swords at a time. He needs to do this, or she needs to do this, by focusing on that in order to bring themselves to the same place. But there could be that sense of separation in that you're both working on different things, but it's not an energy of anything too negative perhaps. I feel like you can work at it if you realise that you're both coming together. for the same purpose. Then we've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And I feel like it's just relating to time apart in this sense, where you're both kind of focusing in on yourselves in order to get back to a place where you can kind of see things a little bit more clearly. Okay, so then for your future row, we have the Ace of Wands, which is really good in terms of sexual energy, in terms of passion. I feel like your passions again could be ignited, possibly around the full moon in Aries, which is on the 5th of October, because then we have the Knight of Wands. And maybe once you guys have this separation, there's like a sense of, yeah, right, we know what we're doing now. There's this new kind of, this new bubble of passion that kind of comes, yeah. And then you change things. 1 minute, I'm doing a reading. And then we go into, so we've got the 7 of Wands and then the 5 of Wands. So there's still a little bit of tussling. There's somebody standing on higher ground. There's somebody feeling like they need to kind of, not compete, but it's kind of like an energy of kind of nudging somebody, kind of winding them up. Not winding them up, but kind of, it's a playful, it's not with swords, it's kind of playful. But somebody's feeling like they need to stand on higher ground. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of changes this month. There's a big change in the energy, I think, towards the end of the month for you guys. You're going to see these big changes. And then to top that off, you have the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. So I feel like once you guys patch it up and you kind of come together this month, you are going to have that passion back and you are going to have these changes. Yeah, and then you're going to be back to this energy, which is a lot less than the swords. But there's still kind of, you two still need to come together a little bit more and realise that you are soulmates. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.